Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I'm Steph. I'm a photographer and content creator based in Niagara Falls, if it's your first time on my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to give off a tutorial on how I edit using Lightroom. I just wanted to show you guys like my thought process behind every picture. I keep getting a lot of comments from TikTok asking me to do tutorials, so here I am. And then hopefully this video can help you guys out as well when it comes to editing all your pictures. So I'm gonna jump into the video and you're gonna see me change shirts in 3, 2, all right, hey guys, sorry about the fit. Our furnace is busted, so I'm having to wear extra layers here. So anyway, so this is the picture that we're gonna edit. I don't know what I was thinking when I took this picture. I just thought it looked cool with the whole green and everything. So we're just gonna try and edit it, I guess. I think I have a pretty good preset to add on to it as well. I have like a nighttime neon blue kind of preset, but I'm thinking of getting something like, I'm thinking of adding like a little bit more green. I'm gonna go with this dusky fade kind of look. So first thing is I'm gonna raise the exposure just a bit and then lower the contrast as well, just to get all the, just to get like more definition out of the picture. The highlights, I can bring it up just a bit like that. The shadows, I want to actually, want to raise them as well, just to bring out the details. The whites can stay down, and then the black will go down just a tad as well. The point curves, I kind of go with like an S kind of shape here with the point curves, just to balance everything out. They adjust the effect by a lot just by moving them a little bit. So we're just gonna move them just a tad like that. We're gonna go to the tone curves and bring this part down just a bit, and then raise this one up higher, and then this one can just stay like that. We're gonna add just a little bit of blue just there, lower the yellows, and then this part here is the heavy part of the yellow. We're just gonna lower this down like that as well. The rest I don't really touch. And then first thing I want to do is I want to highlight this truck here, maybe lower the exposure, raise the contrast, lower the highlights, lower the shadows, or actually I'll raise the shadows just a bit, lower the whites, and then leave the black. And then just to complement the color with the light, I'm gonna raise the yellow just a bit like that. Everything else, clarity up, dehaze up, texture up as well. And then I'm gonna do a linear grading here just to really focus on these two cars, the two cop cars there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the exposure a bit. I'm gonna lower the contrast. I'm gonna raise the highlights and then lower the shadows a bit. The whites can go up just a bit as well, and then the blacks can go down. I'm gonna complement again with some yellow, saturation up, texture up, clarity up, and then dehazing it just a bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the brush tool, and I'm gonna use that brush tool to highlight all the objects inside of here, including the cop cars and the pillars and the lights, just like that. You can use your scroll key to widen the circle or to make it smaller if you want to. Some of these spots here, I overdid it. We're just gonna go to our eraser tool. I'm gonna hit that same mask and then press the negative sign, and I'm gonna hit brush, and this will act as an eraser. And I'm just gonna erase the parts that I overdrew there, and then here as well. It can be a little tedious at times, but this is what makes the picture really come together. It's the fine details, you know? It's the fine details. It's almost like coloring in a book, you know? Except this is not a book. All right, so pretty much everything in there is highlighted. Now I'm gonna go back and click the highlight, and we are gonna just raise the exposure a bit. And I'm gonna raise the contrast to bring out that definition. The highlights I'm gonna bring up a bit. And the shadows, I'm gonna lower it. The whites, I'm gonna bring up. The blacks, I'm gonna lower it to like 10, -10. And I'm going for that green look, so I'm gonna raise the yellow up and then lower the green down to like 15, -15. Or actually -10. I feel like that's a little too green. All right, and then to really make it focus, I'm gonna use this radial gradient mask here. I'm just gonna highlight this area. What I'm gonna do with this highlight is I'm gonna expose it a little bit more and then raise the highlights as well. Maybe the whites too. And then add more yellow, just a bit more yellow. And I'm gonna lower the dehaze just to make it have like that foggy kind of look into it. Like that. And then we're gonna do another radial gradient as well, covering the same spot. But instead of doing the same thing though, I'm gonna invert it. So then everywhere outside that area becomes affected. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make it more focused on the 2 cop cars. So what I'm gonna do here is lower the exposure. This really kind of makes the two cars stand out more. And lower the contrast just a bit. And then lower the shadows too. Or actually, I'm gonna, I'll leave the shadows. I'm gonna add a little bit of blue though, just to give it that moody kind of feel. And I'm gonna dehaze just a bit, 15, just like that. And then I think finally, I'm just gonna make sure that it's all straightened out. Just like that. So we just went from this to this. That's it. And that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned a couple of things. Hopefully I can get out there and take some more shots. I'm planning on doing a PAW video as well, just to see where I get all my shots from. So you kind of get the feel behind the camera and how I go and take shots out onto the streets. So that's coming up as well. I'm gonna keep posting on TikTok, and if I get any comments about any other tutorials and whatnot, you can always comment or even DM me too. You can comment on this video and you can help me out by subscribing to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.